I found our story scribbled in the white space. Little notes we left between the lines we trace. Doodles in the borders, dates we didn't plan. Margins full of everything we almost understand. Nobody reads the margins, they read the page. But we wrote our whole life in the edges of the age. Every tiny note a moment caught in passing. Every little margin mark outlasting. Margins full of memories, all the small print of our love's history, written in the spaces nobody else would find. Margins full of memories, more important than the text between the seams. All the little things we left behind. The headline of our story's long been read, margins full of memories live instead. Your handwriting still curling at the side. Small reminders that our story didn't hide. Question marks and arrows inside jokes in ink. Margins holding more than people think. Nobody frames the margins, they frame the art. But we lived our whole of story in the margins of the heart. Every scribble feeling, every afterthought, every little margin was the most we ever got. Margins full of memories, all the small print of our love's history, written in the spaces nobody else would find. Margins full of memories, more important than the text between the seams. All the little things we left behind. The headline of our story's long been read, but the margins full of memories live instead. The main text fades, but margins stay forever. Ink pressed deep into the page together. What we wrote between the lines outlived the chapter. Margins held the love long after. Still find your handwriting in the white space. Still feel the margins of our every place. The story ended, but the margins still remain. Full of every memory I wouldn't trade for anything. I've been rereading everything we wrote, every underlined moment, every dogged hope. Flipping back through seasons we called ours, through the late night chapters and the early morning hours. Every story reaches where the page is thin, where the words run out no matter how you've been. Could feel the ending coming in the way you would pause. The last page of us was already the cause. The last page of us, all that beautiful story turned to dust. Two people who wrote everything they had. Page of us wasn't villains, wasn't anger, wasn't fuss, just the quietest ending, good, gone, sad. Read it back 1,000 times to find another way. The last page of us was always the same. Tried to stretch the final chapter out, added extra words to cancel out the doubt. But even the best stories find their close. The last page of us was one nobody chose. But every book arrives with margins end, when no revision brings the story back again. Could feel the period forming in your eyes. The last page of us was our last sunrise. The last page of us, all that beautiful story turned to dust. Two people who wrote everything they had. The last page of us wasn't villains, wasn't anger, wasn't fuss, just the quietest ending, good, gone, sad. Read it back 1,000 times to find another way. The last page of us was always the same. Last pages don't erase the whole entire book, don't undo the story everywhere you look. We wrote something real across 100 scenes. The last page just closed with all the middle names. Setting down the book, but keeping what we wrote. Every word between us still deserves a quote. The last page of us was hard to read, but the story we wrote together was everything I'll ever need. We left the story open on the table, left the final chapter incomplete and unstable. Pen still in my hand but no words came. We walked away before we wrote the name. No resolution, no goodbye on paper, no final paragraph or something greater. Just a blank white space where closure should have been, an ending neither one of us could bring. The ending we never wrote, still living in the silence of that unfinished note. Two people who could write but couldn't end it right. The ending we never wrote, hanging in the space between the leaving and the hope. Unfinished like a sentence stopped in mid-flight. We had all the words but never found the page. The ending we never wrote still turns the age. I drafted it 100 different ways, in the quiet of 100 different days. Every version stopped before the period came. Every ending felt too final for what we became. No conclusion drawn, no chapter sealed, no last line worthy of what we both felt and healed. Just a story hovering somewhere incomplete, an ending neither one of us can meet. The ending we never wrote, still living in the silence of that unfinished note. Two people who could write but couldn't end it right. The ending we never wrote, hanging in the space between the leaving and the hope. Unfinished like a sentence stopped in mid-flight. We had all the words but never found the page. The ending we never wrote still turns the age. Maybe unwritten endings have their own kind of grace. Maybe some stories shouldn't close to find their place. Maybe leaving it unfinished is its own reply. The ending we never wrote was our most honest goodbye. Still holding the pen above the empty line, still wondering if the ending could have been fine. The ending we never wrote lies between us, still unfinished, but the truest thing we ever felt was real. We didn't start this way, we started bright. Two people writing something in the light. Every early page was worth a read. A love story planting every seed. Somewhere in the telling things grew heavy. Somewhere in the plot we lost our steady. Didn't see the genre slowly changing key. From everything we were to what we be. Our story became a sad one. Not the kind we planned when we first begun. Comedy turned drama without warning signs. Our story became a sad one. Beautiful beginning undone. Tragedy was hiding in between the lines. We were writing romance, ended up with loss. Our story became a sad one at a cost. Characters we played forgot their lines. Dialogue grew shorter over time. Scenes that used to shimmer lost their glow. Plot we loved so much began to slow. Somewhere in the chapters we stopped trying. Somewhere in the story love stopped fighting. Didn't see the narrative collapse. From everything we built to the perhaps. Our story became a sad one. Not the kind we planned when we first begun. Comedy turned drama without warning signs. Our story became a sad one. Beautiful beginning undone. Tragedy was hiding in between the lines. We were writing romance, ended up with loss. Our story became a sad one at a cost. Sad stories aren't the ones without love in them. They're the ones that had the most and lost it then. We had everything a great story needs, just couldn't hold the pen through all the grief. Still go back and read the early parts sometimes. Still find beauty in our most hopeful lines. Our story became a sad one, yes, that's true. But the saddest stories are the ones that once were beautiful. And ours was. We used to say forever like it couldn't break. Built our whole tomorrow on the plans we make. Forever was the language that we spoke at night. Whispered it so often it just felt like right. And forever started shrinking by degrees. Started losing all its weight in the breeze. What was infinite began to have an edge. And forever slowly walked us to the ledge. Forever to goodbye. Longest distance traveled in the shortest time. How did it always turn to never overnight? Forever to goodbye. Used to be our everything beneath the sky. Now it's just the space between your left and my right. We went from promising the rest of our lives to forever to goodbye. We unpacked our futures in a single home. Painted over everything we'd ever known. Forever felt like somewhere we already lived. Goodbye felt like something neither one could give. And forever started wearing different clothes. Started feeling less like us guessing more like pros. What was certain started asking to be sure, and forever couldn't promise anymore. Forever to goodbye, longest distance traveled in the shortest time. How did it always turn to never overnight? Oh, forever to goodbye used to be our everything beneath the sky. Now it's just the space between your left and my right. We went from promising the rest of our lives to forever to goodbye. Forever isn't broken by a single day. It's the slow erosion of the weed that slipped away. Goodbye isn't failure, it's just where forever ends. When two people outgrow what their beginning recommends. From forever to goodbye, it's not a fall, it's just the honest ending of it all. We meant forever when we said it, that was true. Goodbye just meant forever, finally ran out of room for two. I remember the beginning like a photograph. Your nervous smile, my poorly timed laugh. The first hello that changed the whole address of everything I thought I knew of this. We were electric in the earliest pages, burning through the best of all our stages. Never thought the start would have an opposite. Never thought we'd find the end of it. The beginning and the end of us lived inside the same heartbeat and the same fuss. Same two people, different sides of time. The beginning and the end of us started with a spark that turned to dust. Beautiful and broken, yours and mine. I was there for every first and every last. The beginning and the end of us went fast. Oh, I remember the ending like a held breath. Quiet like a season running out of steps. The last goodbye that didn't sound like one. Two people at the finish of what we'd begun. We were gentle in the very final pages, careful with each other through the changes. Never thought the end would mirror the start. Same two people, just a different heart. The beginning and the end of us lived inside the same heartbeat and the same fuss. Same two people, different sides of time. The beginning and the end of us started with a spark that turned to dust. Beautiful and broken, yours and mine. I was there for every first and every last. The beginning and the end of us went fast. Funny how the ending echoed the beginning. Same location, different kind of winning. Started with a maybe, closed with a for sure. The beginning and the end walked out the same door. I carry both the first and last of you. The beginning bright, the ending ringing true. The beginning and the end of us was everything between. the most complete, incomplete I've ever seen.